Hey everybody, it's me again. I'm playing that ding dang game I've been playing. You know, the one. I'm playing Seven Mysteries, the last page, yet again. Um, as you may or may not know, the last video didn't end very well. So let's get right to it. I'm just grabbing the knife, say like just like last time. Alright, he's coming. I must act fast. I'm gonna get the knife. 5 characters. Oh, wait. That could be it. The numbers on the calendar 9, 11, 14, 15, and 23. That spells I know. So I don't have like a 900. I don't have like a level 900 IQ. I just did this already. You should already know that. Got it. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're gonna say what's up to our boy Sang. Oops, never mind. We killed him. Fuck you, Sang. He's dead. It's for the best, because we killed him. He's a jerk. I'm kind of sad that we won't know what happened. I left school right after. The next day, the police found the corpses of the students who studied here many years ago. Studied here many years ago in the room behind the mirror. Okay, that was, I don't know why I had the hardest time reading that. Oh, gross. They have all decayed since years ago? Or long ago? I thought all things ended well. The murderer paid his price, and the accomplice will have to rot in jail for the rest of his life, but... They convicted me for the murders. They found the knife I used to kill Sang, covered in my fingerprints. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised. They're the police. They kind of get paid to do that. I tried to explain, but no one listened. Because the headmaster told the police I was the murderer. I just wanted to strangle him to death. My blood boiled. To be fair, not exactly the smartest play. You don't just murder a guy and be like, oh, you know, well, yeah, you don't just murder a guy. You don't just murder a guy and be like, oh, I'm going to get off scot-free. You know, they say Nathan's supposed to be smart, calm, and collected and stuff. This guy's not as smart, calm, collected as I am, though. Like, I would definitely not murder a guy and be like, wow, I can't believe they got me for murdering that guy. I'm just saying, I'm not abdicating or abdicating. I think that's the wrong word. I'm not saying I condone the act of murder, but come on, Nate, I feel like you're being a little unreasonable, bro. You know, I don't know. Like, there's no real. I mean, the best thing you could have done, honestly, in that situation, is you probably just could have, like, I don't know, told the police. Like, right out the gate, you don't just leave. You don't murder a guy and just leave. Even if it's in self-defense, you don't just murder a guy and leave. Because then it's just murder. It just looks like you stone cold murdered the dude. I'm just saying. The headmaster kind of got you because you kind of fucked up, bro. You kind of fucked up. The police got the wrong guy. Another thing that criminals like to say. You got the wrong guy. Doesn't mean anything. Real hard case. In a moment of desperation, I tried to clear my name with the stories of the illusions and the accents. Not exactly the best thing you could do. I did not want to talk about them because I don't want people to think that I was crazy. But it could be your best bet, because that, you know, maybe they'll push you away on like insanity. But they're definitely gonna think you're crazy. They thought I was mentally ill. On my way to the psychiatric ward, I screamed and I yelled, which is something a crazy person would do. I constantly yelled, "You have the wrong guy. I'm a victim, not the culprit." Again, real criminal things to say. That's something that criminals say all the time. You got the wrong guy. I didn't do it. You know, because I think, you know, you're playing to the sympathy. You know, if you're a criminal, you're like, look, you don't want to be sending the wrong guy. But like, you killed a dude. They have your fingerprints. I did not sound much different from a madman. Actually, you sounded pretty much exactly like a madman, Nathan, and good on you. No one believed me, and I can't see why, because you played it by the book like a logical person should. It felt like light was slowly fading away. A few days later, I got sent to an asylum. I despaired, thinking it was all over and I would rot there for the rest of my life. But something happened. Chapter 8. Wishes. Alright, chapter 8. Let's get this one in the books. I thought 7 was really gonna be the last one. It's been 2 years since the school got shut down. It was all over the news. They said the police found the bodies in the secret room and the criminal, except that they got the wrong guy. I am Neil. Maybe it's time I return to the town of the past to correct my mistakes, and to see him again. Who, the headmaster or me? Dude, I'm gonna play as Neil. I'm the guy. Nathan. Nathan. You are... Call me Neil. Neil? Are you the... I'm the owner of the journal that got you locked up. What are you doing here? I thought you flew abroad with your family. Coward. I came back as soon as I could when I heard about the murderer at the school. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. You knew everything, and yet you ran away from your responsibility. I know. 2 years ago, I was a coward. I left my only best friend behind to his own devices to rid myself of worries and anxiety. Only best friend? You mean... Sang. Right. It's been almost 2 years already. I stabbed him. The actual murderer is dead, but now I am here. Sang's alive. What? Impossible. I visited him at the hospital. He's in a coma. He has been from back then. Since then. He's been in a coma since you stabbed him. You stabbed him so much he was in a coma. Dude, these lines are written so badly. And he better remain so forever. He better stay in a coma or more people will have to die. Sang is actually a good guy. You dare say that after all he's done? You two birds of a feather. One killed, one allowed it to happen. I get how you feel. Even if my words unbelievable, I find my words unbelievable seeing how he is now. But Sang, he went through a lot. The hell could he have gone through? I first met him 5 years ago. He was just like you and Jenny, a transferee. He was quiet, shy, and asocial. It was hard to talk to him. Antisocial. He was antisocial. We were both in the advanced class. Ryan Zinkraff? Alright, what's... Oi, we're getting a new student. New student? Ryan, who is it? I'm not sure. All I know is that he's a transferee. Yeah, he got into this class right off the bat. An overachiever. I don't know who's talking here. We fought our way in tooth and nail, yet someone just waltzed in. Can't accept that. I hate this dude's voice. I shouldn't have. What about you? Fine by me. The important thing is that there's finally more of us. The more the merrier. I hate Ryan. I don't know if the teacher's a guy or girl, so I'm just gonna... What's your name? Sang. Sang Hamill. Sang? The name sounds familiar. Like the word sang a song. Oi, so the name's Sang, right? Where you from? Angel Town. What? From this town too? This guy. Cat got your tongue? Really? Ryan could not befriend him, naturally. Sang Hamill, with a special name. His eyes are filled with sorrow. Maybe I should try talking to him. Let's check the flower. Maybe he likes flowers. Hey. Hi. Nice weather today, isn't it? The first days of summer. So warm. Oi. Between potato chips and Doritos, which do you prefer? Huh? What's with the question? Made you turn your head. Neil? Yeah? Neil. Neil Foster. Why so quiet? Nothing. Just that I used to have a friend named Neil when I was younger. So where is he now? In another country. He used to always be by my side whenever something happened. But as time passed, we drifted apart. I met some new friends a few years ago, but they also went away. Even now, I don't know how to get things like... I don't get how things like that happened. My relationships all fade with time. Relationships are fragile and delicate. If both of you feel like you're drifting apart, but neither step up to pull the two of you back together, you soon will part. Sometimes both of you are waiting for the other to do something, but both keep on waiting and no one does anything, and you just continue to drift. Even though both still want to remain friends. Ever since they went away, I no longer want to befriend anyone. I'm just too shy to start a conversation anyways. I used to talk to some people about loneliness, but I don't bother anymore. Maybe I'm just used to it. Shush. No one gets used to being lonely. Just wait until nightfall, and then it shall occupy your mind. We always hope that someone will come by and hug us tightly whenever we feel lonely. So what's making you so distant? I don't know, I just feel comfortable. I'm not sure that's the right word, but it makes me feel peaceful. It's kind of like your steps are lighter when you're not dragging anyone else along. Then you can just dance and let yourself go with the music. Dance? It's warm. It makes me think that I'll be fine with no one by my side. It's like you learn how to be comfortable with solitude, but the first days of summer. It's almost my house. What is that supposed to mean, bro? Oh yeah, thanks for today. Huh? What's with the sudden thanks? It's just, it's been a while since I last took a walk with someone else. I don't know what tomorrow will be like, but today's a good day to me. Stop jinxing. What's with now? No, not what tomorrow will be. I'm not gonna vanish tomorrow. Oh yeah. How did you find your first day of school? I can't really describe it. well, if you threw that question back at me, I would have no idea what the answer would be either. To me, every day is the same old quiet day. What about Ryan? Ryan Zagraf gets along with everyone, but is never close to anyone. We used to take classes together, but we stopped because I couldn't bear with his bad habits. Really? He looks really lonely too. How do you know that? Just a feeling. Ah, we're here. We have morning classes tomorrow. You want me to come by and pick you up? Of course. Of course, yes. I'm not gonna say that. Just of course. I'm trying to make this sound a little bit like more like a human speaking. We're gonna save. Alright, everything's working so far. So we're gonna overwrite this one. Damn. Sang, wait for me. I won! Why are we even racing? If I get to school first, you will have to give me a piggyback ride home. If you get to school first, I will have to be carried by you home. It has been a whole year since I first met Sang. It's surprising how energetic he is now. He changed so much. Slowpoke. Alright. What? As an organizer of the... Wow. What? As the organizer of the race, I call foul play. Neil, carry me. Prepare to carry me home when school's over. Well, I mean, he rigged it so he gets carried no matter what. So, at least, you know, yeah, it's nice to see. It's nice to see him having fun. Wait, what the fuck? It literally just asked me to save. I had fun when he did. It was nice to be by his side, but soon after something happened. The first story among all those about his mentality. And I wish I had known they would soon worsen. Class sorting? Yeah, the school will test us all for our levels and then put the ones on the same level together. Why would they do that? No idea. Normally we're all mixed up, but maybe sorting us out is to make our studies more efficient to prepare for the upcoming tests. So basically weaker students get moved out? Yeah, not very nice. It is war. How humiliating would it be to get moved? I don't care who's better, who's worse, but if they do that, surely Neil and I won't be in the same class anymore. Ah, right. Didn't you get straight into this class when you first came here? No worries for you then, you're our ace. There's an upcoming test to decide who remains in this class and who gets switched out. Wait, Neil. If I get some questions wrong on purpose to make sure we get the same score, I will get to stay with him, won't I? Why would you do that? Don't you want to be the best and be in the best class? I just want to be with Neil. I don't care about class sorting. But I think they already know who's more likely to get into which class and who. When you first transferred, they had you do a placement test, right? Yeah, but it wasn't an academic test. That test was the sort of thing psychologists have you do. I'm sorry, but we all know Neil and you. We all know Neil and you are an admirable pair of friends. But even in different classes, you can still meet daily. It's not like anyone's transferring away. No, it definitely will affect us. It's a sign. In my previous relationships, I always took notice of signs like this. I always knew what would happen next. I know everything will end sooner or later. I'm going. School's almost over. You should go too, Sang. Sang's getting kind of bummed out over like what's, I mean, not really a super duper big deal. He's kind of getting bummed out, poor guy. Will I return to my old lonely life? Neil. Aw, he just wants to be with his friends. Everything will be back to square one. Neil, in the end, he will leave too. History keeps on repeating itself. How tiring. I don't know what to do. I can't even motivate myself with empty wishful thinking. Come on, we'll still be at the same school. We'll still see each other. Neil will never leave me. Oh, poor guy. This all started when they got transferred away from each other. He just got really upset that he couldn't be with his friend. What's with the frown? What happened? This feeling's just like when I first met him. So distant. Like that broken wall rebuilt itself. I'm just a bit tired. Liar. Sang? You okay? He doesn't know about the class sorting. Silence. Should I tell him about the signs? I know he won't call me insane, but I can hardly believe what I'm thinking myself. Say something, Sang. Even though I'm right next to Neil right now, just thinking about it is still... Are you crying? I'm going ahead. He doesn't want to tell me. Looks like it's going to rain. Huh. Neil, where have you been? Everyone's finished the test already. Test? Yes. Classes are going to be rearranged. This test will sort you guys out. Everybody's done and dusted. Saying he didn't wait for me. Just do it now and hand it to me later. If I don't call for you, just go to the teacher's lounge and I will be there. I get forgetful too. Oh. So that's the deal. Class sorting. He's afraid that we won't be in the same class anymore. Still, there must be something that's upsetting him so much. It's raining. The first rain in months. Time to go home and call him. I don't want to see him so sad. See, Neil's such a good guy. He's such a good friend. Maybe I should check his desk. Well, I can't check his desk, so... Alright. That's kind of sad, though. Like, poor Sang. He just wants to hang out with his boy. Alright. So I'm actually going to call it right here. I'll hop on the next video in a little bit. We'll pretty much just take over right from here. But that's going to do it for right now. If you like the video, be sure to... Well, I mean, obviously, like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe, you know, if you want to see more of this shit, you know. But, yeah. Just do that. Fucking Subscribe, bro. Like my video. Comment, bro. Leave me a suggestion for what game you want me to play, because I'll give it a shot, and hopefully I'll like it, and it'll be a series that makes me $1 million. I don't know. This is kind of sad, because it's like, I know, like, I really like shut up, and that's gonna be like a trend most of the time when I play a game. I like to really get into the game, so sometimes I'm gonna avoid talking. I'm just gonna kind of let the game do its thing. I do really like how they're making, even though they turned Sang into the pseudo bad guy and then killed him, but also not killed him. Like they're really painting him as like a like just a sad character, I guess. Like, cause like, I think we can all we all know someone or have been at that point where we're like just antisocial, and like it just feels like you strike out whenever you're trying to like find a friend or something. So it's like, it's really sad because it plays on like a feeling that I'm sure a lot of people have had before, and it does it pretty, like, in a pretty decent way. It's not too like anime, like, as weird as it sounds. Like it's a very anime thing that they're doing right now, but it's not playing out like too anime. Like, not, I mean, it's kind of doing it, but it's not like dumb over the top where I'm like groaning. I'm actually a little sympathetic towards the characters, so that's something that I can at least say that they're doing right. But besides that, yeah, fucking subscribe. Give me some goddamn money. Follow me on Twitch. Tell me what games you want me to play. Share this with your friends. Say hi to me. Please say hi to me. I'm lonely. And I'll see you in the next video. Try not to get bodied, bruh.